Hi everyone, welcome back to another read along. This week, like I said before, we'll be reading another Dork Diaries book. This week we're going to be starting Dork Diaries, Tales from a Not So Talented Pop Star, and this is book 3 of the Dork Diaries series. Again, I'm just skipping around because I don't have all the Dork Diary books. I only have 3, 6, 7, and 9, and 9 is the one we read last time. So yeah, this is 3. I don't remember anything from this book again because it's been such a long time since I've revisited. But yeah, let's dive into it. All right, so this is the cover. Okay. All right, let's get started. Friday, November 1st. OMG, I think yesterday was probably the best day of my entire life, smiley face. Not only did I have a fantastic time at the Halloween dance with my crush, Brandon, but I think he might actually like me. Squeeze, smiley face. By like, I mean as a really good friend. Definitely not as a serious girlfriend or anything. I'm sure that would never happen in a million years. Why? Mostly because I'm the biggest dork in the entire school. And with 3 zits, 2 left feet, 1 cruddy social life, and 0 popularity, I'm not exactly the type of girl who will one day be crowned prom queen. But thanks to my wicked case of crush-itis, the slightly goofy, blissfully lovesick, shabby chick style I'm currently rocking would definitely put me in the running for the Princess of the Dorks. It's just that I'm not a tag hag, also known as a totally obsessed fashion snob. And I'm not totally hopelessly addicted to spending twice the gross national product of a small third world country on the latest designer clothes, shoes, jewelry, and handbags, or to refuse to wear the stuff 1 month later because it's like, OMG, practically more ancient than yesterday. Unlike some people I know. People being shallow, self-centered girls like Mackenzie Hollister, frowny face. Calling Mackenzie a mean girl is an understatement. She's a rattlesnake in pink, plumping lip gloss and ankle boots. But I'm not intimidated by her or anything. Like, how juvenile would that be? I constantly wonder how girls like Mackenzie always manage to be so, I don't know, perfect. I wish I had something that could magically transform me into my perfect self. It will have the amazing power of Cinderella's fairy godmother, be easy to use, and be small enough to fit inside a purse or a backpack. Something like, I don't know, maybe Maxwell's Enchanted Lip Gloss, smiley face. My special lip gloss will make each and every girl look as beautiful on the outside as she is on the inside. How cool would that be? And there's the photos. And it says, an average girl like me, before Enchanted Lip Gloss, we see a now a normal girl. After Enchanted Lip Gloss, we magically see my inner beauty. An average girl like Mackenzie, before Enchanted Lip Gloss, we see a popular girl in designer clothing. And after Enchanted Lip Gloss, we magically see her inner beauty, smiley face. After spending hours studying the potential global impact of the Enchanted Lip Gloss phenomenon, I was shocked and amazed by my scientific findings. Enchanted Lip Gloss does not look cute in everyone. Too bad, Mackenzie. Smiley face. Anyway, I really hope Brandon calls me today. I would totally freak if he actually did, but I'm pretty sure he probably won't. Which, by the way, brings me to this very important question. How are you supposed to know when a guy actually likes you if he never bothered to call? Crush IQ test. Carefully examine the following 2 pictures for 60 seconds. Can you spot the difference between them? And here are the photos. And it says, cute crush who actually likes you. Crush. Cute crush who doesn't like you. Crush. Answer. There is no difference. These 2 dudes are identical, which unfortunately means your crush basically ignores you whether he actually likes you or not. Ugh! That was me tearing my hair out in frustration. Lucky for me, my BFF Chloe is an expert on guys and romance. She learned everything she knows from reading all the latest teen magazines and novels. And my BFF Zoe is a human Wikipedia and a self-help guru. She basically a 14-year-old Dr. Phil lip gloss and hoop earrings. The three of us are going to meet at the mall tomorrow to shop for jeans. I can't wait to talk to them about all this guy stuff because seriously, I don't have a clue. Saturday, November 2nd. Can someone please tell me why my life is so horribly pathetic? Frowny face. Even when something finally goes right, something else always goes terribly wrong. My mom was supposed to be taking me to the mall today to hang out with Chloe and Zoe. So I was totally bummed when she told me I had to watch my bratty little 6-year-old sister Brianna for 45 minutes while she shopped for a new toaster. Frowny face. In spite of her cute little angelic face and pink sneakers, Brianna is actually a baby Tyrannosaurus Rex on steroids. There was no way I was going to hang out with my BFFs with her tagging along. So I told Chloe and Zoe I'd try to meet up with them as soon as my mom finished shopping. I found a quiet, comfortable spot to chillax with my diary. Then I ordered Brianna to park her little butt right beside me on the bench and not move. And it says, me watching Brianna. Sort of. I hadn't taken my eyes off Brianna for more than a minute, or two, or five, when I discovered she climbed into a mall fountain to hunt for coins. Thank goodness that water was really shallow. Then I made the mistake of asking Brianna what the heck she was doing in that fountain. She put her hands on her hips and glared at me impatiently. Can't you see it's an emergency? A mean old witch has kidnapped Princess Sugarplum, and Miss Penelope needs to get this money out of the water so we can buy a real baby unicorn from the grocery store and fly to save the princess. Hey, you ask a silly question, you get a silly answer. I dragged her out of the fountain and made her toss back the big pile of coins she gathered. Of course, Brianna was super mad at me for ruining her little treasure hunt. So to distract her, I suggested we take a little stroll through the food court to try to find some free food samples to snack on. Yummy! That's when Brianna started nagging me to take her to her favorite kitty pizza joint, Queasy Cheesy. I don't have the slightest idea why little kids love that place so much. It has these huge stuffed robotic animals that dance and sing off-key. Personally, I think it's super creepy the way their eyes roll around their heads and their mouths are always out of sync with their voices. Maybe it's just me, but who would actually want to eat in a restaurant that has a 6-foot-tall, mangy-looking rat scampering around? I don't care that it's his happy birthday and gives out free balloons. To me, the only thing scarier was that evil clown who used to live under my bed when I was really little. My parents always insisted that he was a figment of my imagination, but he was very real to me. And it says, the clown's like, boo! And it says, the imaginary evil clown who lived under my bed. OMG, I was actually terrified when he grabbed my ankles and pulled me under my bed and I'd be stuck there for like eternity. Thank goodness I'm older and more mature and not scared of silly childish stuff like evil clowns. Except maybe during thunderstorms on really dark nights when I see these strange shadows. Anyway, I was like, sorry, Brianna, I don't have any money. We'll have to wait until mom gets back. But I can pay for it, Brianna whined, with my baby unicorn money from that magical fountain. I'm a rich people practically. I want to go to Queasy Cheesy now. That's when I noticed that all of Brianna's pockets were stuffed with coins from the fountain. My little sister wasn't a rich people practically. But she did have enough money to lose change to buy us a medium sausage pizza with drinks. Woohoo! Smiley face. The pizza was actually pretty good for Queasy Cheesy anyway. Just as we were finishing up our meal, a waitress pulled a random number out of a bowl and excitedly announced that the guests at table 7 were the lucky ducks she selected to come up on stage and sing the I Love Queasy Cheesy theme song. I was like, oh crud, Brianna was singing at table 7, frowny face. There was no way I was going to go up on the stage in front of all those people to sing that stupid song. And I made that fact very clear to the nice waitress lady. Of course, that's when Brianna got a little attitude about the whole thing. She actually threw a hissy fit right there in the restaurant and get this, refused to pay for the food. OMG, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. I totally panicked because all I had in my pocket was 39 cents and some lint. and says, Money, well, you're not gonna believe this, but but the super scary part was that Brienne's silly little prank was going to land us both in jail. And yes, I am aware that doing prison time is the latest fad for all those spoiled young celebs. You know the type, the infamous party girl slash model slash actress who manages to become both an icon and an ex-con before her 21st birthday. She truly believes she's above the law because, in her little mind, the only real crimes against humanity are 1. Fake designer purses, 2. Frenemies, 3. People with visible ear and nose hairs. Out of sheer desperation, I did what I had to do. Namely, perform the I Love Queasy Cheese song with Brianna so she would pay for our meal. Thank goodness the people there were mostly parents and little kids. I didn't see anyone I knew from my school. Once he took the stage and I'd gotten past my feelings of extreme embarrassment and mild nausea, which is probably why they called the place Queasy Cheesy, I had to admit, the whole experience was actually kind of fun. The crowd seemed to love us, so Brianna and I really hammed it up. We were getting down with a few Beyonce dance moves, and the audience was cheering on us. Then the most awful and shocking thing happened. Mackenzie Hollister. What there? Apparently, she just arrived with her little sister Amanda and her BFF Jessica. Jessica was pointing and laughing at me like I was the biggest joke since the interrupting cow. And I totally freaked when I realized Mackenzie had her cell phone out and seemed to be taking a picture or something. I grabbed Brianna and practically carried her off the stage. No, let go of me, Brianna screamed. The song isn't even over yet. We have to throw kisses to the crowd. And Brianna, it's time to go, I huffed, still out of breath. Mom is probably waiting for us back at the fountain. But before we made it to the door, Amanda rushed over and shoved a pen and napkin into Brianna's hand. I've never met a real-life pop star before. Can I have your autograph? She gushed. Brianna beamed. Sure, you can have it for free. And I'll draw a picture of my real-life baby unicorn, too. I can ride him if I want. He flies in the air. Amanda's eyes widened to the size of saucers. You have a real baby unicorn? Can I see it? I could not believe Brianna was lying like that. I gave her a dirty look and she stuck her tongue out at me. Well, I don't have one just yet, but I'm gonna buy it from the grocery store as soon as my mom comes back with our new toaster. Because guess what? Some idiot poured orange juice in our old one and it exploded and blew up in our house. Kaboom! Brianna scolded, move it right now. Actually, I was just trying to get out of there before Mackenzie came over, but no such luck. OMG, Nikki, you were hilarious, Mackenzie shrieked. You stink worse than the boys' locker room. Yeah, it took a lot of guts to get up there and humiliate yourself in front of the entire world like that, Jessica snorted. I just rolled my eyes at both of them. I knew I wasn't a professional singer or dancer, but the crowd seemed to like us. And since when had Mackenzie and Jessica become experts on talent? Oh, please. You two wouldn't recognize talent if it came up wearing a name tag, introduced yourself, and slapped your face. I blurted out. Mackenzie and Jessica just glared at me. I think they were probably a little surprised because I usually just ignore them or say stuff inside my head that no one else can hear but me. But there's only so much verbal abuse a person can take. And besides, I continued, there aren't more than 50 people in here. I wouldn't call that the entire world. Well, it will be when I post this on YouTube, Mackenzie says, sneering as she waved the camera right in my face. Nikki Maxwell, live at Queasy Cheesy. And you can thank me for launching your career as a not-so-talented pop star. Then Mackenzie and Jessica both laughed hysterically at her witty little joke. I just stood there, stunned. Would Mackenzie actually do that to me? Something so sinister and so vile. Suddenly, my stomach felt really sick again and started making gurgling sounds like the angry chocolate fountain at Mackenzie's party. Only it felt like I had just eaten a dirty gym sock and then washed it down with a large glass of room temperature pickle juice. If I didn't get out of there fast, Mackenzie and Jessica were going to have a second video to post on YouTube. One of me barfing stale pizza and a watered down fruit punch all over their $300 designer jeans. When we finally met up with Mom, she was surprised I was so anxious to go home. I just told her I didn't feel so well and had decided not to go shopping with Chloe and Zoe after all. So now I'm in my bedroom writing up all about all of us and trying not to freak out. Because if Mackenzie posts that queasy cheesy video on YouTube, OMG, someone please dial 911 because I'm going to have a massive heart attack and die. Frowning face. Okay, so I think we're gonna stop there. I think it's a nice place to end because we left it a cliffhanger and we all love cliffhangers. So yeah, we ended at page 28. Things escalated really fast. Oh gosh. And yeah, that's it for this week's read along. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.